Winter, but it's still quiet, softly beating magic. Have you ever gotten lost in the dazzling sparkle of fresh fallen snow? Winter is truly a magical time of the year, and it took me a while to accept that. In winter, life slows down. In fact, you're forced to slow down, and even the simplest routines feel a bit more special. Today I'm sharing how I romanticize my everyday winter moments, from little rituals that keep me grounded to the small details that make me feel my best. Speaking of those details, I've been absolutely loving my pieces from Luisa. Their jewelry feels timeless, yet modern, effortlessly elevating even my coziest winter outfits. Whether it's layering necklaces or adding simple hoops to complete a look, these pieces remind me that the little things really truly make a difference. Their jewelry is crafted to stand the test of time with strength and humidity testing, and will break the bank with pieces starting at just $39 while also having the planet in mind. The brand is carbon neutral and climate neutral certified, offsetting 100% of their carbon footprint. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below for you to check out Ana Luisa and get 20% off your order when you use that link or my discount code. Y'all, I cannot overstate how much I look forward to evenings like this, how much, just settling in after a long work day to a cup of tea and a good book and just getting lost in a fantasy world truly grounds me and brings me back to life almost. It's just crazy because I'm getting lost in a fantasy world. I really enjoy just reading books and doing things that relax me, and just kind of spending time reading, and whether it's fiction or non-fiction, and having these quiet moments to myself. I also, this winter, I suppose starting last year, decided that I would do some hobbies and crafty stuff, and so I've been trying to crochet a blanket, and I'm still on the first step, which is crocheting all of the grandma squares that I will put together in the end, and those will form the blanket. I don't know how many I've made so far, but yeah, we're just gonna keep going. And I love winter nights like this where I can just chill and crochet. I also don't take baths often, but I think on this particular night I was really needing it. It's been a long, stressful week, and I just needed to decompress. And truly, there was something magical about running a bath, adding some Epsom salts, lighting some candles, shutting the lights off, and just sitting in the bath watching one of my favorite YouTubers. was unmatched. Honestly, try it.
I have had the longest day ever. It is 7:43 or thereabouts, and I actually just kind of finished work for the day. It was just one of those days where I had meetings back to back to back, and I barely had time to do other work. And there was something that I really wanted to work on tonight and try and submit, but I didn't come straight home right after work. I had to, I was visiting with my family friends for a little bit. And so I didn't get home until like 7. And so I worked for like 30 minutes. But I'm really tired. I usually try, like at this point of the night, I'm usually in bed, but not tonight. And so I think I'm just going to really hone in on taking care of myself tonight and take a shower. Thankfully, I had dinner at my family friends, so I don't have to worry about dinner, which, yeah. So I'm just going to take a shower, take my makeup off, and crawl into bed, journal, read, and call it a night because I want to be up early tomorrow to go to the gym. But I'm super excited for tomorrow though because I'm going to see a hockey game, which is I'm not a sports person at all. And although I have lived in Canada for more than a decade now, I have never been into the winter sports. And so I'm excited to lean a bit more into winter this way by sort of embracing like the Canadian pastime, the Canadian winter pastime anyway, of watching hockey. Mind you, I did not buy these tickets with my own money. They were gifted through work, and so I'm going for free. So it's great. But I'm kind of looking forward to it. I think one of the ways that I can work on romanticizing this winter and taking care of myself this winter is by, going out and socializing, even though I really just want to hunker down and not leave my house. I think it's going to be a very new experience for me because, like I said, I've never been to a hockey game. And so, yeah, but I think I'm mostly looking forward to getting to spend time with, oh yeah, so I think I said, yeah, there are tickets gifted from work, and so some of my other coworkers will be going. So I'm looking forward to spending time with, coworkers outside of work. I think that will be fun. But yeah, so I think there's just something about, yes, sort of like slowing down and retreating a little in wintertime as a means of taking care of oneself. But I think part of embracing winter is to go out and smell the cold air and, enjoy some of the winter activities that, the city has to offer. You don't have to be stuck indoors all the time, although I don't need to be convinced to stay indoors. But I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. That's just all I wanted to share for now. I'm very, very tired. I'm borderline loopy. So, yeah, I'm going to go rest up and prepare for another work day tomorrow. It's crazy. I've been going into the office all week long, and it takes a toll, and I've had long days. So I'm really looking forward to like this coming weekend and just resting and relaxing and, restoring myself as much as possible. I think it's much needed. But in the meantime, we're going to power through. We're going to do the needful and just be an adult. And when it's time to rest, we'll rest. Okay.
exercise in some form or the other has been a consistent and ever-present habit in my life for like more than 10 years now. Actually, maybe not more than 10 years, maybe 8 to 9 years. And so I don't go too long without exercising. Actually, if I don't exercise, my body just, I feel weird. And so this is one of the things that I do year round, but especially in the winter when it's cold and dark and kind of miserable outside, and we might feel like we have a legit excuse just to stay indoors and hunker down. For me, being able to move my body first thing in the morning really truly sets the tone for the rest of my day, for the rest of my week, for the rest of the month, for the rest of the winter. And I know it's probably cliched at this point, but it goes a long way in my mental health and my mental wealth and keeping me kind of sane and grounded during the cold winter months. It is such a gorgeous day out. I have like 15 minutes left on my lunch break, and so I'm just going to enjoy that the sun is out and it's shining. I'm just going to take just a quick walk around the block, outside, get some fresh air, leave this house for a little bit, and then come back and continue on with my work. So I thought I'd break you guys along. So one of the ways that I'm really trying to romanticize winter this time around is to lean into having and enjoying warm and comforting meals like soups. I always felt like I'm not like a soup girl. That was like always my thought until I realized that I don't like broth-based soup. So like any kind of soup that's just really like a broth based, I will, maybe ramen is like the only exception, but I really much rather would have like a cream based soup, like a creamy soup. And so I've been leaning into that more, and definitely this winter season I want to try and make more soups. And it actually is perfect because one of my colleagues at work over last Christmas gave us a very thoughtful, very sweet Christmas gift, one of which was a soup and stew recipe book, which is where I'm getting the inspiration for my meal prep for this week. So I figured that a nice warm and comforting dinner at the end of a long cold day is a bowl of soup, and I'm really excited to try this cream of cauliflower soup. I feel like it's a great way to get in vegetables and still be kind of light and satisfying. And in addition to like eating wholesome and comforting foods, I'm a strong believer in cooking your food at home. And I'm going to be doing a lot of home cooking this winter because I'm inside and I've got nowhere else to go. And so to accompany this soup, I decided that I would pair it with some sourdough focaccia, which I've made a few times, and I'm pretty confident in the recipe and pretty confident in how it turns out and how it tastes. But I feel like some warm creamy soup with sourdough focaccia and homemade butter as well, because that is also something that I've recently learned how to make once I realized how ridiculously easy it is. So yeah, we're going to be making some soup, we're going to be making some sourdough focaccia, and we're going to be making some homemade butter as well. And I'm excited to be, enjoying winter and leaning into the winter season and the cold weather by just cooking for myself and enjoying food that I've prepared by myself and prepared with so much love and thought and intention. So there you have it, folks. Those are all of the habits and routines that I enjoy doing during these long winter months. They help me romanticize and stay grounded and just sort of enjoy the winter season a little bit more. They make the season feel less miserable. And don't forget to treat yourself this Valentine's season by grabbing some beautiful, timeless, durable pieces from Anna Luisa. As usual, I'll have all the details in the description box. That's pretty much all I have to share, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you more than you know. And I cannot wait to talk to you and connect with you very soon in another vlog. Until then, take care. Bye.